Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Joel.
I need to put on my boots 1 second.
What do you mean you gotta put on your boots? You're not ready?
I'm never ready.
That's Gavin, and this
Is a stable life.
with the Veggie Boys. Today's gonna be an exciting day. I have no clue what we're doing. Gavin is putting on his boots. He's getting ready. By the way, how are those boots working out for you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Our usual life expectancy of boots here at the stable is about 6 months. He's running right at the 6-month mark. They are looking pretty good. Got a little bit of pulling away here at the bottom. And are they still waterproof or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nice. These were sent to us by a company called Brunt a while ago with no favors. Didn't even ask to be mentioned in the video. Just wanted to send me a pair of boots, and Gavin needed a pair of boots.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So it all worked out. So if you're curious and want to check them out, they're called Brunt boots. I see the skid steers here. What are you doing today?
Feeding horses, Joel. What else would I be doing?
You're right, you're right. Simple questions require simple answers. Well, let's see what I'm up to today. Too high? Yeah, I figured. Oh, actually it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Get that gate from back there, 12-foot gate. We're gonna change this gate.
Now that cows are all finished with being fed, the grain silo needs a few repairs. There is an auger that is inside the silo that stirs. And as that auger stirs, the corn, grain, whatever's inside there, gets moved up and down and around inside the silo. Well, that broke. So what we're gonna do is work on getting the replacement part put in. So that's what you're about to see. There's a whole bunch of work getting that fixed. There's 2 of them. I think 1 should suffice, but I'll take 2 just in case. Matt is already in the silo. He's working on replacing and fixing the floor in the silo, which is where the air comes in. If you look right behind that 4-wheeler there, that's the fan. That takes air and blows it inside. You can see the floor here. This is where the air comes through. He's underneath that, cleaning it out, because when that auger broke, it dropped down through the floor. So Matt's got to now fix the floor while we work on getting the new auger made.
And there's a bunch of just dust down there that I'm now getting out too.
Grain bins are fun. And here's the replacement part and the broken part. Cool. Okay, so now that that job is done, I have the auger cleaned up. The bearing is good for it. Put a groove in so that it's set and ready to be put in the silo. They're still working on cleaning that out. Matt and PD are in there. Daniel's out here unloading grain for that to be done. Brian went to go get some bearings custom made for this old auger. I'm going to go change the oil in the truck and also work on the air pressure. Daniel's got to move some things around because we need to get a propane tank put over here to be able to power the corn dryer because they're getting ready for corn harvest. All the corn goes in that bin, gets dried, and then once it's dried and prepared, we send it out to the mill.
Hey, did you hit that like button yet?
Funnily enough, I also changed the oil on this truck last time it needed to be changed too. So I'm gonna back this in the shop and we'll get working on it. Should I do oil or air first? Let's do oil. Okay. Here we go. Engine. Oh, you're all the way up there. Well, you guys barely fit under here. There you go. I think you can see there.
I hope you're videotaping that.
I am. I can tell you it's pretty tricky doing this job while on camera. Let's try two smaller. What do you think? I think two smaller works. Oh, too small. This will be the one. That's the one. Just maintenance.
So I'll be bringing you something.
Yeah?
In this direction, maybe that's so tight. It's a good thing that bumper international was bent. You just missed it.
That's how we do it. By design.
By design, huh?
Oh yeah. That's what I tell everybody.
Wow, it's really raining on.
Yeah. I had a feeling it's gonna rain down this side.
So we've got our new filter. Gonna pop that on. I already put oil on the seal, and I already, as this demonstrates, filled it with oil. So we're ready to screw that on. Finger tight. Don't need to try to break the thing off. Make ourselves just be hating ourselves next time we're doing this. Quarter turn. There you go. That's all we need to do. Yeah, some of you know how to change oil. Some of you don't. Some of you are wondering why you're watching someone change oil while you're watching a channel about horses. Well, the key is in the name, a stable life. You got horses, you're probably gonna have a truck. And if you got a truck, you gotta make sure you take good care of it. There we go. Now we'll just tighten that up again. We're not trying to break the thing. We just want it snug that it won't leak. Circular saw, I do. You're gonna head into the horse stable? For your circular saw. Yeah. You're gonna head into the horse stable. It's the first stall on the right. You're gonna open that door. It's gonna be in there. Okay. That's snug. Now we will dry that. And then when we put oil in, this is gonna be a place where I'll do a visual inspection for leaks, just to make sure. That's good. But that looks pretty good to me, guys. Yeah, what do you guys think of that funnel, huh? I cut the bottoms off and then completely cleaned and dried the water bottles. And makeshift funnel. Works pretty good. All right, where is my dipstick? Where are you? I always forget where that is on this thing. You guys are probably staring right at it too. I can't see it. There it is. Pretty confident it needs more, but I always like to double check. Putting too much oil in the engine is not a good thing. Really kind of isn't fun trying to get that too much oil out. Also realized I have you guys not even seeing what I'm doing. All right, let's see where you're at. See that? Dry as a bone. Nothing on it, needs more. Okay, our oil is just at the top of that line. I'll show you here. Boop, see that? Just at the top. So what we're gonna do now is start the engine, and once it's running, we'll check it again, and it should be almost perfect. And when we start the engine is also when we check for leaks. That might be a problem. Oil cap's back on, let's fire it up. temperature is good, as well as the oil pressure. Let's check and see if we got any leaks. Dry as a bone. All we gotta do now is reset the oil in the computer, turn the engine off, check that dipstick one more time, and then the oil's changed. Bingo, right on the money. That's all done. Now we'll move on to the tires. Okay, no more truck. It is off, back to work. Just finished up the tires. Gavin stopped by and helped me with that. And now I'm supposed to head on down to the silo because they have the auger ready. And it's time to put the auger in. So I'm supposed to take the grease gun and some tools down, and we'll get it set. So here is the 2 new bearings on the metal rod. Looks like everything's looking good. So these get fastened inside there, and then this stirs the grain. In this sense, it would be corn. Good stuff. And just after a few uses, we'll turn into this. Beautiful and shiny. Look at this. Lots of hard work happening in here.
Well, this is what happens when your grain stirrer falls down, pokes a hole in the floor, and you can't fix it till you get all the corn out. You end up having to pull up your floor and clean up bushels and bushels of corn. It's actually a lot cleaner than it was.
Yeah. So these grates have holes in them, and that's what lets the air go up and clean and dry the grain from the fan that's right over there.
All right, now you're with me. Joel had to step out. He had to go pick up some family from the airport. But even though he's gone, I still gotta feed horses. The horses are now in. They're mostly done eating. I've already given Declan his vitamin E. That means it's just about time to get the horses turned out. But before that, we should probably get the donkey some hay. Go eat some hay. Go eat some hay. We need footage. Thank you. Right here. Eat this bit right here. There you go. No, eat it right here. Right here, Buster. Right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Rocky will do it. Right on set, right on set. So now that the donkeys have hay, we can begin afternoon turnout. The afternoon turnout starts with Jack, George, and Champ going out the middle pasture this way. And now that those 3 are out that way, we can start with the big field. Come on, Gavin. Those Gavins, they're so slow sometimes. We've almost got all the big field out, but now, instead of letting the rest out for the sake of ease, we let out the rest of the middle pasture first. The horses going to the middle pasture from this way are Rebel, Roni, and William. Now that the rest of the middle pasture's out, we can get back to the big field. But we should only do that if there's enough room out here for the other horses to get drinks. We don't want to overcrowd this area and then have some get pushed down and not be able to get anything to drink. It seems as I was saying that, all of the horses that were here decided to leave. That works well for me. And as usual, we have the neighboring cows coming to see what's going on. And that's it with afternoon turnout. There are still some horses in. That's because their owners are on their way to see them, and they asked for them to be kept in, so they wouldn't have to go out into the fields and get them. That would usually be it. That would end the day right there, but I saw a lot of poop in a lot of horses' stalls, so I should probably pick that up. That didn't really work. So with that last stall, we are now done with scooping the manure and done with the day. So with that, I'm gonna be heading out and turning things back over to Joel with you guys.
He always does such a good job with the horses, has such a deep love for them, and it always comes through on camera, which is something I always appreciate. But it is gonna be on that awesome note that we have arrived at the end of the video. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure that you're subscribed. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.